Yeah, this one almost seems like a bail. Sick wants to put down a little bit of a hot hands to delay time, but that recon bolt coupled up with the nebula is going to give at least version 1 back a free frag, and just like that, the plant goes in. Very fast rotation from Sentinels.
And look at the utility that V1 have. Hot hands. You have so many stars to use as well for this post plan. And 3 players approaching through heaven. Blast back to Dapper's face. He's down to 12 HP. This is a whole lot of damage from the V1 early.
There's a body shot would do it, but now in comes the rest of Sentinels. Still have a kill back. Tens. Still just trying to find that spike, really. Vanity now the last person remaining in a 1v3 after Penny goes down in a heap. That frenzy spraying your way, and the defuse still going in. Zom's just trying to act as a little bit of a meat shield, but Vanity is still fragging out. Takes down Shazam. He can delay now, so Vanity! An explosive start from V1!
On the far side of the map, ready to be a backdoor. And they're even going to try to explode off of this Hunter's Fury, which might net a kill to Shazam, in which it doesn't. However, Zelsis pushes up after.
Very ballsy from Zelsis, but it's so needed. Cuts off that information, cuts off that space, but still the B side is their target. Zelsis goes up big for another. Dapper has to line him up, but it's a little bit of an off timing as he's easily traded out. So now Zom's a 1v4. Well, he has 1 star available to him. Spike back safe. Most of the players now from version 1. They want to make sure, of course, B-side can get locked down, but this kind of rotation back into courtyard might be the issue. Zoms can stay in a pretty good spot. He can aim for exits.
One here, possibly a second. Whippy nearly lined up, and the biggest Vanity was far away. So, and these 2 players were exceptionally low. So Zoms was able to get both the kills.
Intergalactic warfare already on the B site, but still just about 20 seconds left. And now there's 3 players on site. This could be big for Sick. Vanity still getting a kill in mid, and they got a dash on. There's not too many opportunities to check corners. Sick in a good spot. Shazam intense combining. Effie's gets the kill into Shazam right as he goes for the reload. They want it. Dash it in. Tens punches in the round for Sentinels, and Tens, you absolute thief, stealing away the round from V1.
Yeah, now that they've lost guard, and you can see Whippy has dropped 2 nanostorms to ensure that area's protection, and Tens, who does sell this operator, that showstopper earlier forced him away. They know where everybody is, and a quick spam through the under rafters finds them 2 kills. It's a 3v5.
And he's just hugging the wall, waiting out for a couple of drops. Tens gonna use up his second updraft. Just like that, they're done. Sentinels. Such a hot start to things. In terms of that last round, it could have potentially carried that momentum over, but
you combo both of those ults almost flawlessly. Zelsis is taking space over towards Garden, while Penny in the meantime is going to use that showstopper to gain space over towards Heaven.
Keyword being could have. Look at this.
Yeah, Sick isn't even on a run it back. This is crazy. He's got 1 curveball and he's got a kill.
He's still going.
He might just go for a little bit more here. He's getting a little ballsy,
no, Sick.
But no, Zelsis flushes out with a hot hands. Dude, Sick was just running out there. He had no run it back, 1 curveball. That is risky from him.
Risky to say the least. Well, that risk didn't exactly work out in his favor. Still, Sentinels being very slow off this pivot. They're covering all the choke points right now, and again, I keep mentioning the effect of the exits, but the economy of V1 is so good right now. They more or less just want to fight their way on site, see what they can bite back, and look at that gravity well yanking him back. And there's so much util on site. There's still 2 of those nanoswarms alongside a star. Shazam just going right into B main, seeing what he can frag, and well, Zelsis does take him back. Dapper has to save. Everyone's still alive. Sitting up on the A site, Cosmic Divide right in the middle. When they try to execute right as it goes, there's still 1 in hell, and they still decide to peek. Vanity holding it down, taking 2, traded back. Now it's just 2 players remaining now for version 1. Effie's with a couple of lineups, still has 2 shock darts to work with. Whippy,
they've got so much
Bot still, alongside that nanoswarm, they're gonna be able to wait out on those shock darts too. Kill from Whippy, still 1 in the middle of the smoke. It's Dapper inching out, and Whippy just has to cross. Shazam has to go nuts, has to cut off the crossfire, spraying in, trying to get the right click, but version 1, they play that post plan to a T.
That is a massive outplay from version 1. Quickly, Penny looking for something off that showstopper, but they're slowed down by the shock darts. Cosmic Divide through, and Penny threading the needle through the Cosmic Divide. A shot in the dark net's a kill.
All right, Dapper chilling in the corner. Oh, he's gonna get pinched out. They could watch this rotation back, but Dapper fighting his way out. still getting a kill, but Whippy and FD still taking back a couple. Tens, again, very fast on that rotation. Back over towards their spawn. Goes down in a heap. Still have Zombs and Shazam. Same thing with Shazam sitting up on the mid side. On in mid. Vanity launching out a little bit of util. Shazam in a good off angle, but it's going to be only him on his lonesome in a 1v2. Shazam does not have his ulti, barely has any util, only has a recon bolt to work with, both players sitting in the back of sight.
Standing ahead.
It's going to be a little bit longer of a process for Shazam to even get on. Still a bit of util for him to kind of wait out. I do like this plant position right in front. Get no smokes for Shazam. There's nowhere that he can hide. Just has to fight this out in the back of sight. Completely dry. Reloads, 42 HP. Oh yeah, no, just this chip damage being done bit by bit. It's death by paper cut, Sully. 10-1. We've seen a couple of actually 13-0s throughout like later brackets, but here we go. It's gonna have to come down to the process of even getting on site, and Zelsis is doing a good job of just making his way through, potentially clearing out that util and clearing out site bit by bit. Not only that, but he makes his way on with the Blaze Wall so he can heal up. The rest of Sentinel slowly making their way on.
Yes. Okay, there we go. I was going to say great entry work from Zelsis, but Dapper is going to trade Vanity. They lose their smokes, they lose their controller, and there is no util left here for the side of V1 for this post plan.
All that information is taken, though. Everyone on site, they've cleared out B main. They got that neural theft. Tens is up close. He's looking for something cheeky. Could be able to dash on with that judge, but Zelsis still playing pivot. Tens jumping in, clears up one, and around the corner.
In the hands of Tens, who is lurking in the backside. 4 players grouped up in the middle of sight with Dapper with the lurk, about to engage here with Whippy.
Dapper still chilling on the mid side. With the Zelsis, he gets one-wayed by Tens and immediately smacked across the face. Holy Penny. Waiting up for that aggression, still Tens in the round. Dapper, who was in the mid side, is here to farm. He ends up getting 3 Sentinels with a good start. Sentinels inching away, just trying to clear every crevice on their way into the site, but there's still 2 in the back. One player is not making any contact at all. It's Whippy. Whippy has a lineup. Whippy's gonna be able to get 2. Dapper and Shazam, the last 2 remaining after the meat grinder in the back of sight ends up taking him down. Shazam with a big return though. 2 kills with that Spectre. Dapper in an off angle, gonna be able to get 1, but only 1. Shazam with only 40 HP. What can he pull off? Zelsis, he was tempting that stairs angle, but now he just wants to wait. And not only that, but he has to run it back. This thing should just be over, and there you go. Zelsis just wants to fight this early. Shazam gets the kill though. Vanity up. Shazam with the angle, but Vanity takes him down.
Opening, but V1, 2 players anchored up towards mid, and with the superior guns, Penny's gonna net the first.
Yeah, it's just not a great start. Penny and Zelsis both combining on the mid side to get 2 frags. Sick. Plugged up by the Haw hands. Best thing that Sentinels can do right now is just wait up. Wait up for this util to try to dissipate. That Marshall on the bottom of mid could have went big, but still, oh, the flash right in the face of Vanity, but he slaps down sick, fully blind. 13-4. Version 1 have put on a clinic.
Click to the head with 4 players with no armor. That is going to be a huge hit, and 2 players watching this cross already.
All Tens up close and personal. There you go. The double right click. The double pump, it's all too easy. Still version 1. Slowly trying to just work their way in. Cloud right in their face. A curveball to try to plug out. There's a snake bite in the corner, but you can't exactly get too much off of it. There's nobody in the corner anyways. Dapper with a quick pivot, and Whippy jumping into his demise. Sentinels with a pistol round dub.
They've got a little bit of util here to work with, some weapons, and Whippy working his way back up short. If they get the spike down, you need to clear this corner, and one walks right into the open arm of Whippy.
Whippy still trying to go big. That grab well, pulling one back right into sight, and the frenzy point blank. Penny taking down Dapper, and that shock dart takes down Whippy. So well done, at least from Shazam, but there's still one more person over towards short that they just have to deal with, that they just have to keep an eye on. Could be long. Oh, for all we know. But look at that grapple comboed up with a nade. Zelsis takes down Zombs. It's still the satchel right behind. Not going to be able to get too much. Penny now has a Spectre wrapping around sight. Zelsis, the jumping right click right from heaven.
Try and distract. Hot hands is the other thing. The grapple been activated. Zelsis up top with this showstopper, but nobody is peeking. Sentinels are making no move at all.
Well, Zelsis It lands right into the Inferno, going all the way down to 2 HP off those hot hands. And Vanity, oh, Vanity. Yeah, at least clear up a couple of frags. The round is done. The round is over. Vanity just trying to do his damage. Tens, okay. Right as the ammo was running out. Tens dashes in, gets the kill. Still back from Sentinels, covering up that B site. The spike is most likely going to go down very soon. And indeed it is! No, Zelsis! No shot could have denied the spike. Still trying to go for another shot into Dapper. Misses out again. And now he's plugged up. Shot through the smoke. Zelsis. A disaster. But it's not the end of the round yet. There's still 4 players remaining for version 1. Splitting up the sites. Splitting up the links. Penny getting one. Dismisses out immediately. Tens. Oh! Dashing it again. Tens has been utilizing that dash so well. Just getting up close. Sick now getting 2 kills off the other link. Effie's now the last one remaining on a 1v2. Gonna be able to get one. Spike is still in his face. The Cosmic Divide covering up more time. Shazam playing Ring Around the Rosie. Effie's gonna go down to Shazam. Going 80-20 in the favor of Sentinels. And chat has almost completely changed their opinion. 56-44 going back towards Sentinels again. Early on, however, it is gonna be Zelsis. Gonna be able to get 2. So Zom's around the corner. Takes down Zelsis right off the trade. Still that gravity wall. Gonna be able to cover up. You still have that Viper wall over towards Long 2, and they are just completely choked out. Sully, 120 left in the round. Shazam walking into the jaws of the beast, aka Whippy, in the off angle. Shazam still gets the kill. Ult Orb run in front of him, but not exactly going to do too much. Zom still has 2 points away from that Cosmic Divide. Penny in the back line. Really, both players still here, and one just anchoring on the other side of the server. Zoms goes down in a heap to Effie's. That recon bolt going out. And this kill should just be about done. But Penny doesn't actually go for the peek. Instead throws out the eye. Distracts for the Effie's frag.
Here from Effie's. Sick here again with a run it back. Is going to use it towards the B side. Tens, but it's Zelsis again. Another bait and switch. Trigger discipline. And this is perfect from Zelsis. But he's spraying. Nothing is connecting. And there at the very end, he'll find something.
Okay, interesting. Sick not even going for the frag. They didn't even know where Zelsis was, it seems. Still Vanity over in mid. It's starting to become a little bit chaotic. Still the spike gonna be able to go down. Vanity up a little bit closer, but still the verticality and the distance for Zoms is gonna help him out to at least take over that mid-side control. Sick slapping down Penny. Now Vanity, the last one remaining in a 1v3, trying to dash away. Line up over towards Spike, but the spike goes down before it even lands.
Goodness, and Sick is just sitting here. Oh, never mind. That is not a kill you needed to give up if you're Sick. Now you put this in a pretty winnable position. You mentioned that showstopper. Well, now they've got a rifle. All it's going to take is one quick burst, and there it goes out. 10 sitting in the middle. He could go down so quickly, but Songs from downrange. A huge frag coming out from him. And it's Penny to tap this spike. Zam is walking his way through garage as just a safety measure, and thankfully Zoms, who's already used his dash, has got really no entry power here, and Sick himself has got no run it back. It's going to come down to just what they can get going, and well, Sick so snappy. They haven't checked this corner, and it's Penny who is again playing this bait and switch, but Dapper has switched them out, and now Sentinel's controlling this entire site in a 5v2. No access here for V1.
Oh, but Vanity's still fighting. Tens. Very preemptive on the spray. Just trying to spam down the angle.
You could go back towards C, and it's Sick who's going to look to open things up. He's going to get pulled away by the gravel momentarily, but he's got enough space already. Tens is going to follow suit in his footsteps, but they aren't committed. Look at the positioning of this spike. They still aren't fully going into the site at all, despite the ults that have been committed, and despite Tens going straight on in. He's denied a kill, but he will eventually get something.
And he's still spraying while he's completely blind, and he's still going for more. It's not a kill from Tens, it's actually Zoms picking up a player right in the middle of the smoke. And now look at the routing from Tens, trying to get the wrap down onto Effie's, just trying to make as much noise as possible, dragging away attention. But version 1, some way, somehow able to take away the C site from Sentinels, but it's just because they cut noise. They went all the way back towards deep long. Now they're finally on their way back after they clear out C. This is so well done by Shazam and Dapper.
Oh, this is such a difficult post plant to play, because now you've got one coming on your flank, no garage control, but when you're at a disadvantage, try and create your own opportunities. Shazam, whiplash to the left, and it's Effie's instead to find the kill.
Well, Dapper, you saw him in a couple of these situations in the last map, and in a 1v3, can he pull it off? He starts off strong. A quick burst. We're into long, taking down Penny. We still have Effie's running his way in. Dapper 1v1 against Whippy. Come on, Dapper. Playing the box. Whippy elevated. Whippy spots him out first. 71 HP. Dapper run for the hills. Playing time. Whippy still around. Whippy's just throwing out util. Dapper gets plugged up. 49 HP. Whippy defuse. Clicks. Still not dead. Dapper playing time to a T. It's clinical. It's all too perfect. Dapper wins out the round for Sentinels. 1v3.
And instead, Tens here, he might get caught out if he wants to make the cross. He won't. Instead, he'll just sit in the back.
Oh, Tens. He didn't want to sit any longer. Pushes out the situation, but he's not able to get anything from it. So instead, Whippy. Okay, whip it around. You still have Dapper. Okay, still fighting. He does go down to just about 22 HP off the right click, but Effie's and Celsius holding down the line on B. They line up essentially the last two frags in terms of danger on the B site. Still Dapper. Okay.
Sitting there, waiting with that camera, and while 3 players are ahead here, Sick is using the running back. He's looking for that information. He will be sent back eventually, not before he's able to get a kill and then some.
Okay, that's big from Sick. He can stay alive. He can stay safe. Oh! Zoms! Zoms, you absolute legend! This man was flashed, and he just micro-flicked onto a second head at the same time?
On here momentarily, Hunter's here to try and open things up, but Sick is already in rotation. Dapper in the back. He's going to try and lock it down. He knows Celsius is there for the cross. Tens locks one down in the garage. It's just a crisp hold here coming out from Sentinels. 3 players arrived to the rescue, but it was really only need.
Close it off in a big fashion. But again, 3 judges. This is all just a little bit of a meme for V1, but let's see if it works. Oh my god, it does! Vanity still getting a kill back onto Sick. Dapper covering up. There goes that Viper's pit. In the middle of the pit, Whippy and Vanity all getting kills. The judges are working. 2 players remaining, Zoms and Shazam, and they're both completely isolated. Shazam sitting up on the mid side, trying to see if anyone's around, but with that Viper's pit, never would anyone be in mid. You just want to play around that site. So tight, very up close and personal. Vanity up close again, has that shotgun, waiting for that smoke to dissipate. As the smoke is about to dissipate, he actually goes back in, but Zoms actually, he just gets that kill right through the pits. Oh my god. Oh, Vanity. There he goes again. And now just around the corner, Whippy with a kill for the judge. Every single kill from version 1 comes out from a judge on the Empress, but that's just a little bit solo, and that Cosmic Divide going up for Zoms. It's gonna cover up the back short and long side. Everyone just isolated on site. They're trying to shoot out the recon bolt, but they end up going down for it. Dapper takes on Penny. There's still one more in the middle of the site. Zelsis with a quick frag. Has to go for more. Dapper and Sick combine. Still a kill back, but Whippy gets traded. And Sentinels, okay, wiping the sweat off their foreheads. Shazam. Yeah, Shazam playing up on the jet this time. Yeah, no, I'm as surprised as you are. But even then, the pulse going in. Nobody gonna check this angle because of that back door wall. Shazam still gets a kill back. Penny, Effie's, Whippy, all collecting frags. Sick is now down to a 1v3. Nobody checking this back, but they get a whole lot of information. Sick line him up. 1-2 kills. Still 25 seconds left on the clock. Vanity just has to extend out onto this site. Somehow land. Sick now at full HP. Gonna slurp. He's actually gonna slurp himself right off that angle. In Vanity, he drops right into the crosshair of Sick. Sick going for a fake tap. Still just about 6 seconds left. 5 seconds. Sick playing ring around the rosy. Vanity needs his kill. 1 second. Oh no, buzzer beater, and the knife comes out for Vanity, but the round is still over. Those are very much hot spots for those ops, but okay, quick interaction already over towards A main. Nobody goes down in instead it's Tens over towards mid, just catching one off the completely off the lurk. And what is V1 even going for? They've left the spike completely up and completely up in mid. Shazam almost had a chance to completely isolate the spike, but instead Effie's and Zelsis still going up over towards the heaven side, catching up 2 frags, both being successful. Now it just comes down to Zoms essentially. Now in the 1v4, pulls him back with a gravity well. Winning up with that cross, 20 seconds left. Nova pulls in, and now Zoms is just coming. Yeah, no. Oh, what? I thought Zoms was isolated. Zoms is still going for more. How does he get 2 kills off that? Dapper long range with that Spectre. Gonna be able to get 146 HP left on Zelsis. Dapper can do this. Zelsis out in the open. The Spectres win the 2v4.
V1 have opted to instead approach the other side. Zealous is going to get spotted out by the trip. When do the rotations come? And thing is that with V1 in this mid control, they really don't have to commit. They can bail at any time. That quick transition back to A is so easy. With Penny finding an opening, the wall going up, it's 100% a commit here.
Oh, Zealous is finding out that interaction, still sick in the back line, and with that Phantom, can't get anything done. So man advantage now for version 1. You still have Zoms and Shazam. Only making their way back in. Shazam with a good angle, takes down Penny. There's still one close, right below him. I do like this isolated position from Whippy, though, but he's not going to be able to help out Effie's at all. He also has a revive, but he's almost just completely isolated. He's just on the spike. Nobody knows that he's here. You get a cheeky one, but Shazam takes him down. 23 HP. It's a very tall task for Whippy. Still playing around the pillar. A body shot onto Shazam would do it. Indeed, it does. And Zoms has it. Let's see it. That first contact. Yeah, that one's easy. Whippy with a slow walk. Right in front of him. 17 seconds left. They have to boot on the Jets. The Eye's going to be able to go down. Shazam still goes back. Opportunity for the glide, but he can still go for more. Takes down Penny. These players are isolated. 8 seconds left. There's more players from Sentinels to deal with, and the round is over. These last two players are an elbow. And Celsius still gets the kill back. Shazam gets it. And Celsius goes down after time.
The danger of being Arena is you get one kill, Gust, and you can immediately dismiss. He's got two. Didn't even want to go for the dismiss. He got a little bit selfish there, but it doesn't matter because there's still Dapper here on the site.
And Dapper instantly with a camera. Peeks out, takes down Whippy, still one up top, and he knows he's there. And right off the ping, Effies has a runaway, and the knives from Shazam, taking out both Penny and Effies.
He could do this again, just one kill, instant dismiss away, and he's being offered minimal support. Oh, what a grab. Pulls them back, but he's not going to find a kill. And once more, it's on to Dapper.
Oh, Dapper! Tries to take down the Eye, but instantly flicks over towards Whippy. Still Penny with a frag back. Sick has the angle. Slower for slower. Not playing too crazy just yet. 3v3. It's V1 mostly with control of the B site.
30 seconds
okay, that Cosmic Divide is going to save up a whole lot of time. There you go. That's one part of the step. That's one part of the puzzle that they just were missing. But Sick, there you go. He sticks around for long enough. Just like that, it's a 2v3.
Spike will be going down here, but the utility is not present here for at least V1, and they're just gonna wait for the divide to go down. No, they're gonna go for a quick burst. Penny with a third, and he gets out of dodge.
Player standing.
Get the hell out of dodge. It's gonna be the same thing for Effies. Effies just play around with a little bit of time. Heals up right behind the Cosmic Divide. They're trying to clear up pretty much everything. They clear up the other side of the pillar. Shazam finally going for that defuse, and it's in the middle of the cloud. Spray down from Effies. Has to spray transfer into Zoms. This was looking good for V1, but Sentinels finds a way back again. But still picks up a teammate, so very awkward, at least from a caster side of things. But even then, still back. Shazam catching up that rotation from V1. It's fast, it's furious. There's still two players back over towards stairs. Shazam still holding it down. This side is all his. Shazam not gonna be able to get a third. Instead now, still playing around pivot. That cage goes down, has a good angle. Bang, gets a fourth. One more remaining. Six stills the ace, but Shazam. The Splittinals. Okay. All right. Oh my God, Shazam. Yeah, go for it again from downtown. Can't take down a second. Well, Effie's instead picking up Penny, and again, Shazam misses out. Very uncharacteristic, and it leaves the site wide open. As Zoms in the back line decides to fight. Still tens. Right up top. Okay, with that Viper's pit, covers up a whole lot of space. Sick trying to go for the frag onto Whippy, but Whippy ends up taking it down right in the middle of the snake bite too. So just getting more and more damage done. And tens walks right into Whippy again. 1v2. Dapper, can he pull that magic? The spike is very fresh going down, and Dapper per the spike going down. Kills, man. Getting out of his way. Just pick up a singular lockdown over in ramp. And tens. A good angle onto Penny, but that grab well ends up taking it completely out of the equation. Oh man, that satchel! Whoa! Whoa! Sick from nowhere! From the mid side, picking up 3 frags. Vanity is the last remaining in a 1v4, coming in from B main. There's a tripwire right next to him, and he has to jump to even get anything done, but Shazam is there in a good angle.
It's tens here, who is alone, but again, he has that dismiss, and he can easily dip out straight into B-man if he wants, but he wants to stick around.
Instant dismiss, but he's still going for more frags. He's gonna be able to get one, so a second dismiss, and he's going for 3 tens! Lining up 3, making a 4th, why not? Tens! A couple couple of frenzies to try to help them out, but they're getting overwhelmed in heaven. But great stuff off that slow orb, and Effie's gets an isolated one onto tens, but they're still trying to fight very aggressively.
Yeah, that wall is going to be a thing we see so commonly just thrown out at the very start of a round to kind of give them the instant control towards mid. And, well, it worked out here, but they still give an avenue, and Penny should be kill 100%. Yeah, there it is. Penny is going to maintain elevator control, split it now to a 3v4, and Zealous is just waiting around that corner. How many bait and switches have we seen? Well, there's another one here for Split. And now Sick and Shazam, the last two remaining. However, they have felt like they've been the most impactful, so we'll see what they can get out of this one.
Potentially so. Vanity looking to shut down at least one of them, and Didi gets it. Right back from Shazam. Shazam, let's see it, baby. 1v4 down to a 1v3.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first one from this team.
No, absolutely not.
30
be like
seconds left.
Fifth, mainly.
Something like
Shazam. Shazam. Playing around, he only has a singular updraft to really help him. Oh, okay, the fake. Still tries to go for the kill onto Whippy, but that's it. Version 1. They do have that lurker over on A. One of the purveyors of it. One of the pioneers of even going for A lurk off Sentinel. Dapper there. Penny right around the corner.
Beautiful.
Instant dismiss. Clinical from Penny, and he's out of there.
Yeah, and Shazam is looking for that trade, but now maybe he's a little bit overcommitted to this fight. You go down, you lose more ground. Penny's got a second. He's out of dismisses, but man, that's really all you needed. A one-way as well to support him. The A site's been given up, but you've got 2 picks. You've taken down the 2 heavy hitters. Your duelist, Tens and Shazam both gone. It's a 5v3.
Dapper. He lines up one. Penny almost fell into that same trap. The Penny. Sound Dapper right through the smoke from behind it. Sick and Zombs. These 2 players have broken some ankles already. Can they do it again? Zombs is up close. He just wants to get that damage in and allow his teammate to just wait out time. Penny around. 2 players still laying. Sword is going to delay so much time, and it's a great angle. Vanity still with that Spectre, but Sick running out of bullets.
It's V1 who haven't taken any fall for it. Zealous is up here using his really own gun, which was the showstopper. Now he's just got a little itty-bitty pistol, but another Astra grab. This is a lot of damage and a beautiful swing for both Effie's and Zealous is up top with a revive back into play. Dapper with that late lurk after the wall has been broken. It's a 5v2, and Sentinels are paving their way to the semifinals.
And so overwhelming. Sentinels come out from every crevice possible to make their way into the B site, and now it's just done. Whippy throwing in a snake bite. He's behind a cosmic divide. 12 HP. Sentinels just watching up that drop. Whippy essentially just delaying his downfall, but he doesn't exactly want to give up. That's the winner spirit. Version 1 essentially has to keep up that spirit for that loser's bracket, because now it's just starting to get rough. That Astra still has more util. They're blowing it in. Whippy waiting up for a couple of pixels. A shot to the head from Sick finishes it off. Sentinels, they pull it back from a 1-0 deficit up to 2-1. And just like that, Sentinels are only 2 best of 3s away from Iceland.